If you've ever found yourself hit with a sudden spark, a brilliant idea for an app that could improve your life, solve a unique problem, or maybe even change the world, you're definitely not alone. But for millions of aspiring creators, that spark can quickly fizzle out when you hit one very common roadblock. You don't know how to code. Maybe you've assumed that building an app requires years of schooling, stacks of textbooks, and hours spent wrestling with confusing software. It can feel overwhelming. You might even hear that little voice inside your head saying, "People like me don't become creators. That's for somebody else." But here's the secret. Bringing your ideas to life is more possible now than ever before, even if you've never written a single line of code. Think about why this dream so often feels out of reach. Perhaps you opened up a tutorial, only to find yourself lost in a sea of jargon and strange symbols. Maybe you tried downloading some complicated development software onto your computer, only to get stuck on step 2. The urge to make something cool disappears, replaced by the frustration that the tools themselves seem like a language you'll never speak. Here's where things get different, and honestly, a little magical. Imagine a tool that cuts through all those barriers. A tool that brings experienced coding guidance straight to you and lets you begin, experiment, and learn all in the same place. That tool is Replit. Replit isn't just another programming website. It's a whole environment, your personal playground, where you can start building your ideas with absolutely minimal setup. Let's walk through how yes, you can start creating right now using Replit and a little help from AI, even if you've never coded before. The first step is as straightforward as it gets. Simply open your browser and head to replit.com. Signing up is fast, easy, and free. Once you're in, you'll notice that creating a new project, a REPL, is as easy as clicking a button. No confusing downloads, no worrying about whether your computer is powerful enough, and no cryptic installation instructions. You can pick from dozens of programming languages or frameworks, or just select one of the recommended templates to get started. Why is this so game-changing? Normally, setting up a programming project would mean dealing with hours of installations and setup, an intimidating process even for seasoned developers. But now your idea goes from in your head to on the screen in minutes. The time between dreaming and doing shrinks dramatically. But what if you have an idea for a calculator app, or maybe a little online game, and you don't even know what code to write next? This is where Replit's AI becomes your superpower. You don't have to have all the answers. Simply tell the AI, in your own words, what you want to create. For example, type, "Build me a calculator that adds 2 numbers," and watch as Replit's AI generates the starting code for you. If something isn't clear, or if a problem pops up, just ask the AI for help. It can explain the code, suggest solutions, or even rewrite a confusing section. Do you want to add a feature, but you're not sure how? Talk to the AI, describe what you want, and oftentimes, it will handle the heavy lifting. This works because Replit's AI has been trained on millions of coding examples. It doesn't just copy-paste existing code, it understands your intention and helps you bridge the gap between idea and reality. It's like having an experienced developer sitting next to you, gently guiding you along, except now that expert is always available, day or night. As your app starts to take shape, you might want to get feedback from friends, invite a collaborator, or even share your project with the world. One of Replit's best features is that all your projects live in the cloud. This means at any time you can click a button to share your work, whether you want another person to check your code, help you debug, or just show off what you've made. And when you're ready to go live, Replit lets you easily deploy your web app out into the world. No complex server setup, no daunting configuration files, just a few clicks and your creation is public, ready for people to use, try, and comment on. That's not just convenient, it's powerful. Because the sooner your project leaves your computer and gets in front of real people, the faster you'll get feedback, validation, and the motivation to keep building. Gone are the days when you had to wait for perfection before sharing something new. On Replit, you can launch, test, improve, and repeat, all within the same simple environment. Now, maybe you're feeling a little skeptical. If it's really this easy, can I actually build something that matters? Or will I just be making toy projects that don't go anywhere? This is a completely natural doubt. So many of us have been conditioned to think that building software is an elite skill, reserved for geniuses in hoodies who code late into the night. The truth is, thousands of beginners have already used Replit to build everything from interactive resumes and personal websites to small businesses and creative games. Some even go on to create early versions of apps that become startups, projects with real users and tangible impact. When you use Replit, you're not just copying what someone else has made, you're learning by doing. Each time you generate code, use the AI to explain it, or tweak something on your own, you build a little more skill. Over time, you'll notice that words and concepts that once seemed foreign start to make sense. You'll gain not just completed projects, but a richer understanding of how to think like a creator. So, here's my invitation to you. Don't let another week go by where you put your dream on hold. Pick one small idea, maybe a digital to-do list, a portfolio to share your work, or even a simple game. Set aside just a few hours this week, give Replit a try, and see what you can build. If you hit a roadblock, remember, the AI is there to help. If you're stuck, ask for clarification. If you're unsure, invite a friend to join in. Taking that first step is always the hardest part, but the rewards can be profound. Whether your creation becomes a tool for many or just a lesson for you, you've already achieved something remarkable. You've moved from dreaming to doing. With new tools like Replit, the power to bring your ideas to life has never been more accessible. The wall between you and creation is crumbling. Go ahead, take that first step. You might just surprise yourself and inspire others along the way.